With its glorious beaches, healthy rivers and ancient rainforests, the Coffs Harbour region is rich in natural and cultural experiences. As a fishing location, Coffs Harbour is fortunate to be at the intersection of the warm East Australian current and the cool, nutrient-rich Tasman Sea. So there's a diverse variety of marine life. The local estuaries are excellent fisheries, and resident chef and mad keen fisho, Luke Gianovetti, is taking me to one of his favourite spots, Boami Creek. That didn't take long, mate.
No, it
Luke's
didn't.
got one on here, and I've just come down to see what it is, and the usual suspect that we were hoping for, a beautiful flathead, mate.
Look at that.
These are cracking, just a perfect table size if you wanted to keep one in it.
Beautiful.
Sort of 45 centimetre mark.
Yeah.
And in a beautiful environment like this, you got to love your little local creeks.
I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect place for fishing, especially for these flathead.
And you can see that those waves coming up there, that's the swell in the ocean, and that's why we're not on the surf or the rocks.
No,
It's
there's
just too big.
A lot of swell offshore at the moment.
All right, let's get him back, eh? Here we go, buddy. And you can see why they're such a popular Aussie fish. I remember coming up here catching a few with the kids.
Yeah.
And you've been doing it since you were this high, no doubt.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's a beautiful little brim.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh. Woohoo! There's a ripper. So we've got a 12-pound leader there, so I can lift him
Yeah,
up.
no, he's fine.
Look at that.
It's a good one.
Always good fun when you get one on a little
Oh, yeah.
extra points,
It's
mate.
very rewarding.
All right, we'll just get him back.
Nice.
Lots of options here, mate.
Yeah, estuaries and a bit of rock fishing.
Anything when you're standing on terra firma.
Yep.
When the seas are calm and safe, Luke's normally out scrambling around rocky points, tossing out lures and baits. An unweighted tweed pilchard works on just about everything, especially tailor. Luke's keen for whatever will take the bait, but he's also smart enough to know that when the seas are rough, the rocks are out of bounds. Anyway, back to Boami Creek. What a beaut spot. Calm and fishable in almost any weather. This is cool. Clunk like a flathead, but it didn't have the head shakes, and you never know what you're going to get. And in this case, you got to stick to the old rule that if you don't know what the fish is, you got to be prepared to let it go in the best possible shape. Because what we've got here is a little estuary cod now. A common fish in the estuary is just north of the border here, but they're protected in New South Wales. So always check your rules wherever you go. But he can grow to be 20 kilo plus, but what a beautiful little fish. So I'll keep him in the water, unhook him gently, and just let him go. There you go, little fella. Go be a big boy. Beautiful. That's so cool. Yeah, keep him wet, keep him in the water, look after him. He's going to grow big. This is simple bread and butter fishing. Light gear and a few lures and you're away. It's part of the fun. There's actually 50 little lures in there, mostly atomics, but lots of brands in there that give me that variety that I need to get where I need to get. Like, I've got surface lures, shallow runners, I've got vibes, I've got soft minnows. Beautiful little estuary kit that'll keep you covered for, yeah, all the southern estuaries, and a lot of fun to boot. Got another flatty on here, and the challenge has been trying to get to the far side. And when you've got a heavy lure that will reach that far side, you've got to use the rod tip to hold it up off the bottom. Like, if it's dragging along the bottom, the flathead can't actually eat it because the eyes are on top of their head, and they'll chase the lure along the bottom until it just comes up that little bit, and then they'll snatch it. So that's exactly what's happened here with this fish here. Another beautiful flathead, perfect table size.
Yeah, quick and easy meal for home. They're one of my favourites, that's for sure.
All right, we'll get him back. Fishers and boaties might be thinking, what the heck am I doing here at the Big Banana? Because bananas are supposed to be bad luck on the water, but not here. The Big Banana is nothing but fun. It's celebrating 60 years. It's the first big thing in Australia. And whilst it's a great spot to stop for a selfie, and everybody does when they're travelling up the coast, inside there's a stack of stuff to do. You can spend a day here. The kids love it, with plenty of fun activities indoors and out. And there's so much more to do in the region. Mother Nature provides most of the entertainment with a wide choice of eco and cultural experiences. Like Wajana Yam Adventure Tours. Connect to land and sea through local Aboriginal stories and language passed through time. Ronan, we're on a beautiful walkway here, which makes it easy to traverse this country. How did you used to get through this scrub?
So obviously fire. So fire's life to our people. Always has been and always will be. But as you can see, you wouldn't be able to walk through this stuff at all.
Yeah.
Right, so this is where fire would come into it. And what we do is you just take all the leaf litter off, everything that doesn't need to be there, clean up the land, and take away all these little scrubs and little bushes that don't need to be here. We don't actually burn all the way to the water line, so leaving a good gap.
The riparian vegetation,
the
filter.
Yeah, so when water comes through, it's not just running straight into the water, it's getting filtered out, but all these grasses here and everything else, that's close to the water banks.
You'll be enlightened by knowledge gained from thousands of years of observing the natural environment. How would you find fresh water when your people were living down this way?
So basically all this stuff just in here on the banks, all this black stuff and grey kind of, we call it coffee rock.
Yep.
So obviously crushed up your hands like coffee grains, where it gets its name from. But actually when the tide pushes in, it pulls up and soaks up all the water and it actually filters it out so you can get fresh water. And then on the outgoing tide, when the tide drops, it actually seeps back out. You can get fresh water on straight out of it.
So when you see that trickling out, that's fresh
water,
drink.
good drink.
All
up
shell,
drink out of it.
Oh.
So wherever you see that coffee rock, and the old people used to dig wells where it is as well.
So coffee rock, as fishermen know, is a great structure for fish, but also brings fresh water. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's everywhere, mainly up Coolmunga country, so all around here and up down the coast, and your saltwater streams and stuff as well. And
good for your skin too?
Yeah, good for exfoliating. If you want to touch up the face a bit, rub it on. It's good for you.
No, that's cold. For the Gumbingear people, the land connects to the sea. How was the paper bark significant to the mullet, mate?
Yeah, so when it flowers, so as they're about coming through now, that flower, that blossom, that yellowy white flower, it tells us that we're getting all those mullet coming from the colder waters to the warm waters along the way. They're shooting upstream as far up as they can, up near the fresh water, incubating their eggs, makes the sand, and then, that's how we know when the mullet's running around here.
So when you see those flowers, you're ready to catch mullet? Straight out there. A big part of the diet, right?
Yeah, old people used to run nets across the rivers and get in the big middle group, letting the first ones go, get what's in the middle, only taking what you need as well.
Oh, like traditional nets?
Yeah, traditional nets,
right. I missed that point. So traditional nets. Super cool.
Takes a long time.
Yeah, it would do,
And then with the bark as well, wrapping them up, soaking the bark in the water, wrapping our fish up and chucking it on the fire. So it's like an aluminium foil, cooking it in it. Good for starting fire as well. And this one here's also a water source too.
Oh,
so
wow.
it soaks up the fresh water, salt water, and filters it out. Cut into it, get fresh water rolling out. That's how
impressive.
We say Ballawunga for the paper bark.
They run tours in 3 amazing locations on the Coffs Coast. Check them out at wajanayam.com.au. That is super cool. If you're lucky, you might even get Troy along on the trip. Thanks, Troy. That's epic. And it's the fish call song. Love it. There's plenty of great walks on the Coffs Coast. You can walk along the beaches, up into the hinterland, but this is probably the best known one, the Muttonbird Island Nature Reserve. It's right in the middle of Coffs Harbour. You come past town, up the marina, it's a beautiful walk, and it's a great spot to come and get your bearings. Have a look around, look at the coast, look at the hinterland, check the ocean conditions if you're going ocean or beach fishing. It's just a beautiful spot for it. Off the end of the island is a nice rock ledge. Pelagics come past there, a very famous land-based game fishing spot there as well. But yeah, there's plenty to take in here, and if you love your nature walks, this is one of the best in Coffs. What I love about Coffs is it's got a beautiful protected harbour, and that's why it's so famous with boaties. We've got a 2-metre swell running today out there, and because it's a harbour, not a bar, like you might look at Nambucca further south or Yamba further north, it'd be very hard to get out in these conditions at the moment, but as you can see there, it's a nice deep water entrance, so the waves aren't even breaking. The entrance to sea is the most dangerous part of your trip. It's where the waves get big near the shoreline. So if you can find a nice deep water harbour like Coffs here in your travels, it's well worth bringing your trailer boat here because you're just going to get out to the sea a lot easier and in a lot more safety. It's a beautiful spot and well worth checking out.
The Fisherman's Co-op Wharf is a popular fishing spot for kids and families. With all this fishing activity going on, I couldn't resist throwing in a lure nearby. And to my surprise,
the Coffs Coast is a crossover of tropical and temperate water, so you get a massive variety of species, but I was never expecting this. That is a numb ray. So they give you an electric shock if you touch them. The old rule you'll hear us say on the show a fair bit, if in doubt, let it back out, don't touch it. I can't even get the hook out of that guy with steel pliers because he'll give me a proper zap. So what you want to do in this scenario is a beautiful creature and he's been in a few fights. He's got some shark bites on his head. But the best thing to do is grab the line nice and close. Try not to touch him and there you go, fella. See ya. Not a strong swimmer. That's cool. A numb ray. Who'd have thought?
if your walk is making you hungry, walk directly to Donovan's Surf Club restaurant and bar. Beachside with awesome views, sea breezes and fantastic seafood.
And Matty, the main event, mate, the main event. The famous seafood chowder at Donovan's here. Oh, look at it. Here we go.
What do you reckon, mate?
Oh, wow. Oh, mate, that is sensational. Mate, while I feast on this, what else have we got here in front of us here? It all looks so delicious.
We'll start with my chowder. I've been knocking that up for about 25 years now. It's the same recipe. I've made a really spot-on one here today for you, mate. We've got some beautiful blue eye in that, local prawns, some calamari. All right, well, we're on the blue eye. This blue eye here is line caught. Got that this morning. We've just done a nice curry with it, nice little red curry and a beautiful Asian salad on top. Bit of basmati rice. We've got our local prawns here, straight off the trawler, and some flake there. We've done that up in some Donovan's beer batter. Over the back, I've got my hot honey prawns. These are delicious. That's probably our biggest seller at the moment.
This is so good, Matty, at the location, mate.
Mate, how good is it? We're right here on Park Beach. I grew up about 500 metres that way. This was our local break as a kid in the Surf Lifesaving Club, affectionately known as Parkies. I get to look at it all day long, every day. It's magic. You look out this way, we're part of the Solitary Islands Walk. Yeah. Mate, I can see 6 or 7 islands from here. It's absolute magic.
And, mate, your socials.
I've got a large family. I cook for them every Sunday, and the kids and family have got me onto YouTube, got me onto Facebook, Insta, and TikTok. Didn't even know I was on it. Chef Matt Donovan, if you want to look it up, mate. But we're having some fun with that, and I cook for them every Sunday night.
There's loads of accommodation options in Coffs Harbour, but when I stay here, especially with the family, I stay at Pacific Bay Resort. And it's not just because they have big fish in their ponds.
They reckon fish can't hear noise, but they can. These big koi carp here, Brad, are coming over. I mean, this is a pretty cool attraction for your guests, right?
Yeah, they love it. Right next to the restaurant, families, kids. We let the kids feed them as well when they ring the bell, and many haven't experienced it before. What
I like here too is you cater for your solo travellers who want a sort of nice room to stay in, but the family rooms are a great setup.
On top of that, we've got 2 and 3 bedroom rooms and penthouses. We've got conference facilities for seating for 500 for dinners, functions. So it caters to everybody right on the coast. It's pretty much a one-stop shop here, mate. I mean, I'm loving the fishing, but, for the rest of the family, tell us about the activities. Of course, you've got Big Banana around the corner. Yeah. Some wonderful activities up the top of the hill, Bruxton Park, the beautiful outlook and the treetops. Yeah. Kids' activities up there. You got a heritage-listed rainforest at Dorrigo for people to go and look at. And as we touched on, if you really love your golf, just down the road to Bombville Golf Resort, very lucky. Well, just on site alone, you've got a 9-hole golf course, you've got a kids' playground, tennis courts, 3 swimming pools, a gymnasium, a games room. So there's a lot of facilities right here for them to enjoy, including a National Marine Science Centre. Just here? Just on the edge of the property and down on the beach, beautiful Charlesworth Bay, Charlie Bay as the locals call it. a beautiful beach and a nice little environment to go for a walk or catch a fish.
You don't have to say that twice. Catch a fish I will. Luke has a great little flathead spot right nearby on the Ballinger River. Flathead aren't too fussy. The main thing is picking a lure that's practical for the scenario. It only gets out about to a metre and a half deep there where we're casting. Luke's got a hard body on that's running along the bottom, kicking up sand and mud and bringing the fish over. I've got a plastic on, and the technique, because I've got a little bit of a heavier plastic to get that long distance, is to keep it up off the bottom a little bit so the flathead can get a clear shot at it. So I wait for that to hit the bottom, and I'm not just doing your normal flick and dip, I'm just winding a little bit quicker because that heavier sinking lure needs to be up off the bottom so the flathead gets a clear shot at it. So think about the practicality of the lure and how the flathead attacks it when you're fishing each scenario, and it's going to help you catch a few more fish. Oh, this is cool. I've got another nice fish on here. I got to say, I reckon wading the flats for flatties is possibly one of the greatest Aussie fishing pastimes ever. You know, the beautiful environment, cheap, user-friendly, and you get to look around, take in nature, and hopefully catch a beautiful flathead like this. This is a reasonable fish. Let's have a look at him. I mean, that's your sort of 45, great table size. I'm just going to grab him. I'm going to let him go, so if he gets off, he gets off. But look at there. There we go. That's a nice release. Kept the fish wet, wasn't too worried, and that's the best way to let him go. I could literally fish for flatties all day. But I've heard some positive news about the great work being done at the Coffs Coast Wildlife Sanctuary, and I wanted to check it out for myself.
Oh. So this is Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Now, Ray's been in care for about 7 months now, and he came in with floating syndrome. But a lot of the turtles that we have come into the sanctuary have diseases like floating syndrome, or they have fishing entanglement, and that's just part of the work we do. We get about 200 turtles a year. Now, Ray does need a little bit of a scrub, so we've got a little scrubby here. You're going to give him a little bit of a scrub to get all that algae off if you'd like to get involved.
Hey, Ray.
So this one's about 15 years old, and he'll get released tomorrow at Park Beach, just in the Coffs Coast here, back into the Solitary Islands.
But what a great excuse to come and see this, you know, and see what you guys do. Just by visiting, you can support this and support what you're doing, and see all the other works that go on and all the other beautiful creatures that you help get back into the wild successfully when they need that help.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone's got to look after them.
How was that scrub, Ray? You happy?
I think you've done a pretty good job.
I know the environmental factors are a big thing and some unknown causes, but you know, 10% of turtle rescues and other wildlife are due to fishing line and marine debris and plastics and stuff, so everyone's got to do the right thing. And you've partnered with Ozfish to have these along the Coffs Coast so people can put their fishing line and other debris in the right spot.
Yes, and we've collected over 2 kilometres of fishing line from the bins along the mid-north coast, so helping save many marine animals.
That's cool. It warms my heart to see Tigger and her team doing such a great job. Head first, buddy. It's very interactive and a lot of experiences here. This would be a memory of a lifetime for kids, right?
It is.
And dads. I've never fed a penguin before, it's so good. So some of these guys are being rehabilitated?
So these guys are part of conservation programs.
Yeah.
So, you know, if they were to go extinct in the wild, these guys could be bred for release.
Yeah, right. Oh, beautiful creatures. And such good swimmers. They're so fast when you see them. Like, super cool. Here you go, one for you. Oh, man, I'm popular now.
So this is Storm, so he's a very handsome Australian sea lion.
Yeah.
And they're actually one of the most endangered species in the world.
Yeah.
There's only 19 left in care, and we have 10 of them here. He was born here as part of a conservation program to help save his species. And he does like some soury, so you could give him some food.
Wow.
He eats about 8 kilos of fish a day. Is that right? Good. Was that a bit of a fishy smell?
A beautiful smelling breath there, Storm.
And then you can see his teeth. He has some beautiful teeth.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
Give him
What
some
I'm finding
food as
different
well.
about this place is it's really like hands-on and different than a normal place you go to. Like it's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it to be so interactive, and just the work you're doing to help these creatures. There you go.
Beautiful. What I might do is I might turn him
He's
around.
just walking around.
There we go. And there you go, you can give him some pats on that side too.
Oh, nice.
Is that right?
Yes.
Good.
Lucky it's not smell-o-vision, that's all I'm saying.
We're really trying to push those boundaries on what a sanctuary is, which is a home for unreleasable animals, and help rescue and rehab animals and educate the next generations. We're more likely to lock the people up in the pen and let the animals out, just like that.
The family will love Storm and the Coffs Coast Wildlife Sanctuary, along with all the other great things to see and do in the region, including the fishing. So start planning now for your visit to the Coffs Coast. You will not be disappointed.